Hello, Coffee Time friends. We're back with something sweet as promised. Mama is making a delicious homemade chocolate pie. The baked kind, the cooked kind with the meringue on top. So you can expect some noise from the mixer and all that, but that's a part of cooking. This is a wonderful Memorial Day or anytime you get together kind of pie. And Mama, tell them what you're doing right now.
I'm just punching some holes in the bottom of my crust. I set it out and let it thaw. And,
They call it docking, don't they?
I think that's it. And I'm just putting a few holes in it so it won't bubble up. You can see what
And she's going to pre-bake it.
I'm going to pre-bake this in the oven. I got the oven hot over here.
Now, what do you have for Memorial Day? What's your Memorial Day go-to desserts? Ours is chocolate pie, lemon pie, those kind of things is a big Memorial Day treat here. Or a strawberry pie, something old-fashioned, something that Mama's made for 100 years, and she loves that. And she's got her recipe out. She's got everything going on. I'll be talking because y'all know she don't talk.
I won't talk.
She won't talk to you. She's kind of like that sometimes. But I'll try to do a play-by-play.
This is a cup of sugar. It calls for a cup and a half of sugar. And this is my half.
You got the pretty pink set out. You like it, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Get this out of my way, switch places.
Let me read your recipe for you.
If you want 5 tablespoons of cornstarch in it.
5 tablespoons of cocoa.
Oh, I'll figure it out.
5 tablespoons of cornstarch.
That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5 cornstarch.
4 cornstarch.
5 cornstarch.
5.
Quit trying to get me messed up. You're going to get in trouble.
Stir in 4 well-beaten eggs, yolks. Do we have to separate eggs?
Yeah.
You want them in here?
I want the whites in there and the yolks in here.
Oh my goodness.
That's 1. It's 5 tablespoons of cocoa too.
5 tablespoons of cocoa. 1 beautiful cocoa.
2.
2 beautiful cocos.
4.
4 beautiful cocos.
5. I'm gonna make me a little run. This over here out of my way.
In here now? Or well beat them before you put them in?
Well, I just beat them. I just beat them in here.
So
you
you
put them in there. I put them in this.
You stir them all in,
Put the yolks in.
but you're stirring all that together, right?
Yeah. Mixing this up good.
Now you don't want to get any yolk at all in with the white.
Somebody made a mess. I don't know why they did that. Just messy Marvin.
I want to show you a little trick. You see how that egg kind of just cracked in the wrong way? I've got another yolk here. I can use it, and I will.
Now what else do you put it in here? I've got this mix. Just stuff it in. You just like 2 more. Now what I do is I like mixing these eggs in with my powder.
I hope you see all these eggs. Whew. This is not my favorite thing in baking or cooking.
No, it's a little tedious. at times.
We've got a Tupperware separator.
I
But who's going to look that up?
don't know what I've done with it.
I wish I'd found it. What was I thinking? Get your Tupperware egg separator out before you start this nonsense. It ain't easy. I've seen my granny do it in fast motion.
We never had nothing fancy when we was growing up or cooking and stuff because it just wasn't out there. Or it might have been, we just didn't have it.
Let's just say it might have been out there.
Okay, we got 4 eggs. Read my recipe out now. Let me take this in there.
Mama, where you go? No, that's why Granny, she's just in a hurry. I'm going to wipe my hands off so I can read the recipe. Now, you don't want any yolks in here. And there's some shell in there, Mama.
Oh, get it out.
I don't know who put that in there. Did someone do that while I wasn't in here? You know, the best way to get shell out is with shell.
Well, I threw them in the garbage. Use that big spoon right there.
You which one?
I'm using it. I'm using it.
And you just throw my shells away.
Here.
Yes, ma'am.
Read my recipe.
Mama, read recipes, pick out shells, separate eggs. I'm stressed out.
Oh, bless your heart.
4 eggs beaten well, yolks only. Put them in there. 1 cup of cold milk.
I'm getting, there's 3 cups of cold milk. I've got 1 here, and I'm just going to put little at a time till I can get this.
Why does it say 3?
Well, because the way they did it, and I don't do it that way, they cook or heat up 2 cups of milk. And I don't do that. I just cook it all together. That's an extra container you have to wash.
No more shell. It was just 1 tiny little piece. When smooth, add gradually to the milk, which has just come to a boil point. Just skip that.
I don't do that because that's an extra.
She ain't gonna do that. It says, cook until thickened about 1 minute. Remove from the heat and add 1 teaspoon vanilla. 3 tablespoons butter. Pour into 2 baked pie shells.
I got 1 deep one.
9 inches says. Top with meringue made from the 4 egg whites. And 8 tablespoons sugar and thin brown. Now, Mama, I bought you some cream of tartar up there. Can we get it?
I poked this and it's dead.
It's fine.
Got to.
It'll go down. Don't beat it up.
I'm just poking holes in it. Do I need to let it bake?
Nah, it'll bake. It's good. It's crusty.
I don't want it hard.
It's good. We don't want it burnt. It's good.
Right here, I'm just gradually adding. This is what you're supposed to have done anyway. But this is, see how it looks? I've got it's thin and mixed. That's, and you had a kilo of hot milk, but it's gonna all get hot. So that's what I used to that first cup is to get that eggs and that sugar and cornstarch and cocoa mixed up. So it calls for 3 cups milk total. And that's just 1 in there.
You want a whisk?
I'll get it when I get up right to the stove to get it hot. And that's my 3 cups of milk. Now, is anything else going in here now? Right
Well, you've left the train. You went rogue on me, and I didn't know. Let me read it from the top.
Skip that heating that milk.
Heat to boiling point 2 cups of milk. Skip it. Skip it.
Oh, they can do it.
You can do it if you want to, she said. Combine 5 tablespoons of cocoa, 5 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1.5 cups of sugar. Stir in 4 well-beaten eggs yolks, or not. Just you don't have to beat them. Just throw them in there.
I never have.
3 cups of milk. Don't boil. And then we smooth it up and gradually to the milk, which has just come to a boiling point.
Now you see this. This is just like
Cocoa.
hot chocolate cocoa. And now I'm going to take it over here, and all else I add is vanilla.
And after it says here, but if you want to put it in now, Mama.
And I like adding a little butter to mine.
A little butter. Makes it
And I
pretty.
usually do. So, on this one.
And here's those yolks. No yellows, just yolks. If you get any yolk in there, you will not get meringue. It's over. You gotta make sure you get every drop of it out if you do get any in there. Can't even have a speck of yolk. You wouldn't think it'd be that picky, would you? But it is. And you're gonna put a little sugar in here. Mama?
Huh?
So how you gonna do this now?
It has to get it room temperature. I'm going to set them over here by the burner so that they'll get,
And you want the cream of tartar?
if you can find it, I might put a little in it, but I don't usually do.
You
Let
don't
me
want it?
have those and I'll set them over here on the stove.
She's gonna put them on the stove to get them at room temperature.
Set them next to my cooking part.
My section's over here. You insert a little different angle. Because I've got all the stuff out here. She's just stirring.
And it has to cook and boil and get thick. And I like to add like 2 tablespoons of butter. It's like the no-bake cookies. It just gives it a shine and a better flavor.
Do you add that now?
No, when it cooks and I add my vanilla, I add my butter.
Can y'all see here? You don't want to be on camera making a
I
pie?
didn't know I was on camera. Didn't know I was on camera.
You thought you wasn't?
Yeah, I thought you was talking to them over there.
Oh, Mama, you funny.
Make you think I'm funny.
So what are y'all eating for Memorial Day? I'm wanting some ribs. We got a family reunion coming up on Sunday. So we're going to be cooking for it. If there's not a crowd over and it's not too bad, I'll show you a little bit of it. I hate to be filming and people trying to enjoy themselves because a lot of people don't like to be on camera. Mama's one of them. But I want to make sure, you know, that everybody's okay with it, or there's not many there and we can show you a little bit of it. But I know we're having ham. Mama's not making it, somebody else is. And somebody will bring a bucket of chicken, you know, that kind of stuff, and we'll bring all sides. So Mama's making peanut green beans, making a gallon, and it's going to have the little new potatoes on it, and we'll probably use the canned version. Unless Mama just wants to peel some, we might just peel some and quarter them. They don't have to be those little bitty ones. You can peel them and quarter them. We do that all the time too. So whatever Mama decides on that, and we're probably going to make a pineapple casserole.
Cornbread and some green onions.
Cornbread and green onions.
And cake of some, cake of some kind. I usually, or some kind of dessert.
Some kind of dessert. That sounds good, don't it? So that's what we're planning on doing. But we got to eat tomorrow. So I'm thinking I might have some Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper ribs. You can make them either way. We normally do the Dr. Pepper, but I don't think it really matters so much. Is it just you getting that caramelized stuff in there? I don't know. You waiting for it to boil?
Yeah, it ain't boiling.
Watch pot never boils, Mama.
Well,
Why don't you go over here and sit on top to us?
I can't. It'll stick. You can't leave it.
You have to stir it continuously?
Yeah, it'll stick in the bottom. That cornstarch will make it stick really bad. So,
Well, we're just hanging out over here talking.
well, get these two containers out of the way.
Put this back in your regular seat because I've got all this y'all tea stuff still sitting here. And so it's hard to maneuver right there. It's so delicious. It is delicious, Michelle. Hi, John and Mama from New York City.
Ooh, I like it.
OBX, New York City. Happy Friday, John and Mama. It is Friday, Deb. I'm so glad. It's been a long week, but it's been a short time since Sunday. Is that weird? Seems like the week just sort of meandered along. But then it seems like just yesterday it was Sunday and we was getting ready for the new week. Do y'all have weird time things like that? Sometimes I do. And I'm wondering, why is the week so long, or why is it extra short, or whatever? It looks like it's pulling now.
It's a starting to.
Ooh, it's a starting to. I don't know if we'll eat any pie tonight or not, because it has to cool, and you have to wait to slice it and all that.
Daddy never would let them cool.
I know, but we can't eat sugar and go straight to bed on it. But we want to have a pie in case somebody drops by the house. You can say, would you like a piece of pie and some coffee? You know we're going to have coffee. And so Mama always, during the holiday weekends, we always try to have a little sweetening to eat. Maybe a bite of cake or a bite of pie. Just in case somebody drops by. It's just, you know, you want to have something to offer besides the Little Debbie. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with Little Debbie. But something homemade usually is the best. Oh, TGIF, yes, Emily. Hello from Decatur, Alabama.
That's where my mommy was born.
That's where Mama was born, Decatur. Hello, John and Mama from Alabama. Jane, we love Alabama. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Brandon from Oregon. I couldn't read all that. Chocolate pie sounds so good. It is, and yeah, there's many different chocolate pies, and I like them. There's those with Cool Whip and those quick and easies. But when you cook your chocolate and you bake your shell, it's not a homemade shell, but it's a very good shell. And you cook, oh, here she's coming, and she's acts like she's in a hurry. I don't know. Is that quick?
It's setting up.
It's setting up. Now, where's that vanilla?
I got it right here.
Oh, goodness. Man, a lot of that pie done its thing, didn't it?
When it boils, it says boil it about a minute.
See, it's thick now. It's turned into pie. Here comes that butter.
It don't call for butter, but
Ooh.
whoa, that air bubble busted.
It don't call for butter, but like the rest of it, Mama does what she wants.
That's right. It's my pie.
It's her pie, her kitchen. This butter will give it that gloss back. And it'll smooth this out real smooth. Make it a little ganache-like. But you want to be on it. Like this right here. Ooh, it's taking that butter a minute to melt.
It was, I forgot to set it out.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Pour in.
Well, I'll try to do it backwards and upside down for y'all. Here
Oh
we
my
go.
goodness.
Here we go.
Don't do it backwards and upside down. There's a spatula.
Here, Mama, don't throw that away.
Oh, I
Ooh,
won't.
one of them kids will want to eat it.
Yeah, the big kid won't eat it.
And see, it's stuck a little on the bottom.
I was me a stirring just as hard as I could.
I won't scrape that bottom.
No.
Because we got plenty right here. Piled up around sides.
I'm going to lay that on that plate.
Now then, You ain't really worried about what this looks like, but you do want to smooth it a bit.
See why I said I was making two? That makes a big pie.
What
for
would
that,
make a thick, beautiful pie?
a deep crust.
Now we won't worry about what it looks like, because the time she gets through with it, it's gonna have meringue. Now we just let it cool.
Well, it don't have to cool.
Mama says it don't have to cool. There it is. Let's give it a whirl. I want to taste it.
You get the cream of tartar.
No, but I will. I got some just for.
I've got this bowl that's warm on the sides. It helps that.
I got some cream of tartar just for this kind of occasion. But now, what'd you do with it?
I ain't had it. I don't know nothing about it.
We may have to save it for the next time because I don't
What's
see
it? It ain't back there in the back. Hanging. No, that's something else. I was looking for something. What?
I don't see it. Did we even put it in this cabinet?
I don't know.
Well, you go ahead. Talk to the
I
folks.
don't ever put it in my microwave. Ah, I got cocoa on my shirt or that bowl.
I seen it when I was looking for it.
I'm gonna have to wash, put something on that. That popped out on my shirt and I didn't know it.
What is it?
That chocolate, two little bubbles is hit it.
On your shirt?
On my shirt, I don't like that. I got that bowl good and hot. I'm gonna run this egg around the edge of that bowl.
Mama, I ain't seeing the cream of tartar.
To warm my egg whites up.
I should have been looking for this the whole time, evidently.
Look over in the other one.
I'm looking everywhere. Huh. Well, you know all them times you made it without it.
Yeah, I'll have to make it again.
You'll have to make it again because I can't find the cream of the tartar.
Maybe it's over here.
The cream of the tartar is missing. No, this is big stuff over here.
I'm going to turn the mixer on, so it's going to be loud. I'm sorry.
Never give up. I knew I'd purchased.
Okay, tell me how much sugar.
How much sugar? Well, mercy. Remove from heat, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 3 tablespoons of butter. Pour into 2 bacon pie shells
That's a
with
lot.
topping meringue made 4 eggs whites, 8 tablespoons sugar,
8 tablespoons.
8 tablespoon sugars.
That's a lot of sugar.
What's a thin brown? Oh, thin brown. This is 0 calories. That'll make you happy.
Yeah,
Well, how much you put in this?
I don't know, just sprinkle a little in. That's 1,
It's never been used.
2, because I don't never use it. 3, 4.
Does anybody know if cream of tartar's good for it?
You sure it says 8?
Oh, Mama, why do you ask me to read if you don't trust me? It's a big 8 right there, and a tablespoon, and a sugar.
8.
And how much tartar?
Just sprinkle a little bit.
Do y'all know about cream and tartar? How much should I put? I think it needs that much right there.
Yeah, and I always say make it a little darker, but I put me a little flavoring in it. Here we go. Sorry again.
I don't know how much cream and tartar. Thank you, Angela Britt. I use a shake.
Ooh! You lifted that up too soon.
She's not changed clothes from my regular other clothes. She'll have me covered in that chocolate.
Well, I'm the one that got chocolate on me.
But I didn't think about the meringue. Those aren't stiff peaks. Angela Britt confirmed a shake of cream of tartar.
A shake.
That's what I put. So that ought to work for the cream of the tartar.
Well, I'm glad somebody responded.
Somebody helped us out.
We need all the help.
Whoa, way too much sugar. Gloria Drummond, how are you? Gloria, it says right here. I'm going to show you. It's probably backwards. 8 tablespoons sugar.
It's not peaking up like mine usually picks up.
So who you going to blame it on?
The sugar.
Well, Mom, that ain't, why'd you put that on there? You wasn't ready.
Yes, it is.
Mama, it ain't peaked.
It ain't peaked, but I beat it to death.
I don't know. I think maybe we should have peaked a bit more. Maybe it's the weather.
It might be. It makes a difference. Put this over this board.
So is this peaked more?
I got that all over me.
You got it all over me too.
I got it on my hand.
I think this might have peaked a little bit more. It's peaking.
Some around the edges, I ain't got it spattered out.
Some of it peaked. Now the cream and tartar is supposed to help it peak. And I didn't have no yolks in there.
No, you didn't have no yolks.
I'm glad you said that.
You're slow.
You're nervous, Nellie. Go ahead.
You're making me nervous.
You're putting, it's going to run off in the oven. It is not done every pig I made. Mama, that's going to roll off.
I hope it don't.
And you'll be embarrassed in front of all your friends. It's already rolling.
Ooh, that's warm.
She rough tonight.
That's warm.
She's wow. What you make here is marshmallow. I've never seen it not peaking, but it's awful pretty and smooth. So did you get them too hot?
No, they need to be room temperature, and they wasn't room temperature.
It's soft peaking. But it's gonna eat. We don't care. Ain't nobody gonna see it but us and you.
That's all right. That's life.
Ooh. Look at that. I'm gonna put a little more meringue and taste it. I'm going to tell you right now what that pie tastes like. Well, I can happily report it's absolutely delicious. Now, when you're dealing with meringue, don't leave your stove. Don't leave that oven. Hang right there with it, because within a half of a fraction of a second, your pie will burn. And that's bad news, ain't it, Mama?
Hell yeah.
So this is delicious, I can confirm.
Well, good. I'm glad you confirmed it.
Everybody's saying too much sugar, too much sugar, too much sugar. Mama, did you write the recipe down wrong? Is this one you followed for 100 years?
That's one I do, but I can't remember putting that much
4 egg whites.
sugar in it.
You know, I think I remember the last time you said, I'm not putting it for 8. But it says right on here 8. 8 tablespoons sugar. So you need to make a correction.
A correction.
What should it have been?
I don't know. Maybe 8 teaspoons. Teas.
Table.
That's tablespoons. My one recipe I've got, banana pudding, I think it calls for 1/4 a cup of sugar. And that would make
This
it,
says 4 egg whites. And
no,
1/4
a cup of sugar in the egg white.
and 8 tablespoons.
So that might be just about right. I don't know. I can't remember on that.
Well, 8 tablespoons of sugar make it 1/4 the cup.
Well, the humidity in the air makes the difference too. It's the reason you can't make
Well, I'm glad we put
peanut butter roll in.
I'm glad we put a little touch of cream and tartar in it,
Yeah.
because if we hadn't, you wouldn't have had peak 1. It's peaking now. Y'all see that? But watch it, watch it, watch it. Make sure it don't over brown. Make sure it don't over brown. Mama, you watching it?
Yeah, I'm getting me a spatula. Can you believe that went right through that hole with that thing?
I don't believe it, but I think it.
That's unreal.
Spatulas and spoons and all that do a lot of weird things in them drawers, because I've got them out before and they're all tangled up, and I know we didn't tangle them up and put them in there. I've got a big pie server in there. You want to go get the big pie thing?
I just want to turn that around. I don't want to get too brown in the back.
Do you want me to go get the big?
No. You're talking about that red thing?
Yeah.
It's out in the garage. It'd have to be washed.
It don't have to be washed. It's out there in the cabinet by the stove. If you want it.
No, that's all right.
If you want it.
I just turned it because it gets browner on the back in here.
This is official kickoff to summer. Are y'all ready for summer food? Are you ready for ribs? What I was thinking about having sometime this weekend, maybe Monday. I forget about Monday. Maybe ribs and baked beans, maybe potato salad, maybe homemade, maybe macaroni salad. Might even run to the store and pick up some. But then I've been trying.
We're going to have all that Sunday. Do you know that?
Yes, ma'am. Probably not ribs.
Well, not ribs maybe, but pork maybe.
Bottom line is, Mom, I bought some ribs.
Well, we'll have them Monday or Tuesday.
I may get Mama to make her version 2 pea salad with cheese in it, and we use frozen peas. Do we have frozen peas, Mama?
I think so.
Sorry it's taking a little time here. This is that boring part of our programming. Waiting on meringue to brown. Do you got on broil?
No, I don't want it on broil. It'll burn the top tips and
I thought that's what we were waiting on.
No, it's a brown. It heats from the bottom instead of browning just the top.
I thought that's how you did it. Broil it. Broil it and brown it. I would do broil it, or I'd probably get me a torch.
That was the easiest way.
Will you let me have a torch?
No, we'll get burnt with it.
I know I've mentioned a torch on many occasions. And she always says, don't bring no torch in this house.
I'll burn myself up.
That's the last thing I need to worry about is some old torch. This Momma's for cooking. She said, don't bring no torch. And then now she's like, that'd be the easiest way. And I thought, she's had a breakthrough. We're going to get us a torch.
No, we're not.
Stick it out, broil, Momma. Mama's waiting the hard way. Broil it for 3 seconds. I would have been that kid that you wouldn't want your kid to play with because I'd be like whispering things to get us in trouble. I will say most of the time when me and my cousins would do something and we'd get in trouble,
Who was behind the mischief of
a
all
lot
of
of
it?
times it was me.
Yeah. They wasn't mean like you.
Speaking of torches, so we watched this show on camping, and it really does work. You take a tuna can and you cut cardboard the same height of it, big old strip of cardboard, and you roll it up around a pencil real tight, and you stick it down in that tuna can and let it go, and it'll coil up in there. You take Gulf wax, like for canning, pour in there, and then you can have your little personal, you take the lid and put a hole in it, you can have a personal little burner. And it worked great. And we weren't real little kids either. We were 15 probably. So we thought if that one would work, boy, wouldn't a pie pan one work. No. We rolled this up a water park cardboard. We stuck in that pie pan. It sprung out. We was working good. We put Gulf wax in it. It was great. We was going to have us a big old burner. We lit that thing. We took another pie pan, going to control it. It gets so hot it melted the pie pan, and all the Gulf wax come out. And do you know when you got Gulf wax lit on fire, when it runs out of whatever you got it in, it don't quit burning.
Caught the grass on fire, the yard.
It ran through the yard. And it was in the fall time because we was getting ready to go camping, and it caught the backyard on fire. And we was trying to get it out. And you know, the common sense thing tells you, grab the water hose and squirt it down. No, that wasn't the best thing. Because when it hit that Gulf wax, it shot it all over the yard. We had fireballs flinging across the backyard. And everywhere it landed, it caused another fire. Well, then we just went to, taking our boots to it. We had a mess. But when Mama come home, it was hard to hide about 46 little fires. The backyard resembled, I would have to say, a cheetah. Little black burn places all over the place. And of course, you know how she is with Abby. She immediately blamed me.
You was the culprit that did it.
We got us to talking to that day. But the tuna can, it does work. But
No more pie pants.
No more pie pants for us. Anyhow, I was the one that wanted to go buy pie pan on them. They go, oh, these are big enough. I said, oh, but what would a pie pan do? We could do. Looking back on things, I wonder sometimes how we made it. Mama, you want me to do that?
No.
You gonna broil it? Don't let it seize up on you now. Here we go. Here's that chocolate pie. Well, Mama, you did real good. You did real good, Mama. Sure is pretty, ain't it? I guess if you don't broil it, it does even out pretty nice like.
It swells up and bakes.
Yeah, you had it going on. I was afraid there for a few minutes. When that meringue wasn't meringuing. But that looks really pretty, Mama.
It is pretty.
Now we're going to have to let that cool.
I know it. I'll be like your daddy. Oh, it ain't pretty to cut it hot.
We probably, here, eat that. Here, Mama, look at this.
Oh, boy.
That'll do you here.
Oh, I don't want that on it.
That'll do you tonight.
It will.
And then tomorrow we'll cut us a piece.
You think I'm going to wait tomorrow to eat this?
You have to, Mama. You can't eat that sweet and go to bed.
I won't go to bed. I'll stay up a while. I'll sit up.
Oh. Mama says she'll sit up all night for a
I've been
piece of.
wanting this ever since this morning. I got up a wanting chocolate pie.
And you got it now.
I should have fixed it early. And I could lead on it all day today.
Mama, I wasn't here and we couldn't have filmed and you couldn't have shared. Thank you for waiting on us, Mama. We appreciate it, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, Mama, that turned out awful pretty.
Yeah.
Looks like a magazine. I got so much stuff in here, I ain't got room for y'all to sit down.
You thought it crowded.
Well, all that sweet tea, or y'all's tea, is still sitting out here. I should have moved
And
it out.
spices everywhere.
Spices everywhere, cream of tartar. So, Ansel Britt gave me the answer. You just put a shake.
That's what
Pretty
you do.
pie looks delicious. Thank you, Janet. Cream of tartar. First time Mama's used it in a while, she said.
I used to use it years and years ago. I guess 40 years ago.
I remember you used to use it, and I'll tell you why, because I was a silly little kid. And she would say, now I'm going to put this cream of tartar in it. And I thought it was tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
And I used to think, it don't taste like tartar sauce. And then it was years, I would guess I was almost an adult before I realized she was talking about cream of tartar. Cream of this here.
Cream of tartar.
Tartar. That right there. And, but I thought she was putting tartar sauce in her pie stuff. And I'd give it a look and I think, I don't see it. Because she made her own tartar sauce too.
I don't like store-bought tartar sauce.
Mm-mm.
No.
It's pretty, Mama.
Well, thank you. It did pink.
It picked a bit. Yeah, it did good. And this here's, I don't know, it's
really.
but it's like a big old marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll look into this sugar thing. Everybody said it was way too much sugar. How much sugar should we put, somebody?
Like I said, in my banana pudding, it calls for 1/4 cup of sugar.
But Mama, you've made this pie for years and years and years. Did you use 8?
I can't remember. I probably.
I remember one time we was over there. You that
Well, the
mixer.
curiosity's killing me. I'm going to take it and see how much 8 tablespoons it is. It's probably a half a cup.
And I remember you saying, I'm not putting 8. Or I'm not putting that much because I remember thinking, she's changing this recipe. So maybe you didn't always use 8, and that just looked funny to you.
I know it. I kept saying, was it 8? Was it?
Did this come off of, I knew I was reading it right, but did this come off a Hershey can?
No, I don't know. I've had it for so many years. Look down. I don't know where it come from.
Well, this ain't the original recipe, is it?
Yep. I mean,
Has it been rewritten?
I wrote it down. Let's see.
What are you trying to do, Mama?
I'm getting a 2/3 cup. I know for my banana pudding I use 1/4 cup of sugar. Let's just see what it is. 1. I mean, 2,
3,
3,
3. sugar.
4. Oh, it's too much.
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
8.
8.
8. Beautiful sugar.
That's almost 2/3 a cup. Change that to 4 tablespoons of sugar. And that one,
It's for the right 2 tablespoons, Sharon said.
this is 2/3 of a cup, and 1/4 of a cup is what?
Mama makes the rules. Oh, I'm on my way. Save me a piece. Hey, Connie Brown. We're going to save it till tomorrow, I guess.
I told you I'm not saving it for tomorrow.
It's hard to deal with when there's a pie involved.
Now I'm going to see what 1/4 a cup is.
Oh, Mama. Can't we look it up on the Google? 2.
3.
Thank you, Debbie.
That's 1/4 of a cup, and that's what I use in my banana puddings.
So why don't we just change it to put 1/4 of a cup?
Well,
Why are we even breaking it down to tablespoons?
Put 1/4 a cup,
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
because that's too much sugar. That's what
Well, no wonder it turned into cream. But you've used this recipe for 100 years.
I know it, but I probably ain't been using that much sugar and just don't
You
remember.
probably just said, I ain't doing it.
That's what I usually say.
All right, folks. That's all we're going to do tonight.
Yeah.
We're not even cooking tonight, but we're going to cook some tomorrow. We're going to do Memorial Day flowers.
Just look how pretty that
It's
came.
beautiful. It's beautiful. We're going to do Memorial Day flowers. We've got to fix dads, we've got to fix grannies, we've got to fix mama and papa's, great grandma, grandpa, uncles.
My 2 baby brothers.
That's the uncles to me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Uncles
I've
are
always
always
called them my
brothers.
baby brothers, so I don't.
We got about 12 to do, so.
My other grandpa.
All right, Mama. You want to add anything?
No,
Did you really eat a good lunch? She said she had a good lunch, she wasn't hungry. She just was going to do a pie, so I ate a good lunch, which
I was going to do this pie this morning, and I thought, well, he'll fuss at me if I do that pie and help film it.
we're going to teach you how to
But
film without me.
I was wanting it this morning early.
You didn't eat pie at morning. That's
Well, I
something you
went
didn't.
for breakfast is up in the day, up in the morning. And it has to cool.
Did you eat some proteins for lunch? What did you have for lunch?
You don't want to know.
Well, I come home, you said, I've eaten late and I don't want nothing. You fix
I
what you
ate
want.
one of those bananas, the greenish
Oh, I
ones.
bought her some green bananas yesterday.
I ate a banana,
That's good for you.
but I ain't had no protein since breakfast.
I had a sandwich for lunch, but I did eat late because I got busy. So I'm going to eat my supper tonight. In case you want a recipe, I'm eating a peanut butter on a graham cracker.
I don't think you are.
Wow.
We don't have graham crackers. I looked for them.
I just went to the store yesterday.
I didn't know it was out till just while
I called Mama. I said, Mama, what you want from the store? Bread and lemon juice. The 2 things.
But I didn't know it was out of graham crackers until
I ain't
lunch.
finished from the store.
I like one with the banana.
I ain't finished from the store.
Mm.
As soon as I get home and I'm unbagging groceries, she said, Did you pick up a couple of cans of potatoes? I said, Did you tell me that? No, I forgot. I just figured you might get them. I said, why would I ever think pick up a couple of cans of potatoes? Then there was something else last night. Did you think to pick? I said, Mom, I didn't think nothing except let me get this stuff and get out of here. And then now she's telling me there ain't no graham crackers.
But
Now,
I didn't know it last night. Or
somebody used the ice cream cracker.
It was me. But I didn't realize there's all gone.
And I told you, tell Blabbermouth over there, add that to the list.
I can't think of that when I
You don't have to write it down anymore, Mama, like the old days.
I know it.
And then I've got it on my phone, and I can just look and see what you've added.
I'll do better. No, I won't.
So I'll be going to the store tomorrow for graham crackers, little round potatoes in a can, and something else you stocked out last night.
Last night I forgot what it was.
No, we both forgot. Did we add it to that?
No.
We're hopeless. We need a caretaker.
Yeah, I do need a caretaker.
We do. We both of us need a caretaker.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in the living. I tell you something I don't forget, and I always have, and I always have extra. 2 things. Coffee and baby food, aka dog food. I don't even like to call it dog food. We call it baby food here. We've always called it baby food for 100,000 years.
You've always called it baby.
What do you say? You better pick you up a bag of baby food.
Oh, yeah.
She acts tough, don't she? I'm here in front of y'all. But I get a report throughout the day.
I ain't told you nothing she's done today.
No, but I get a report from you of where she is all through the day. I get a report. She was laying in the front about 11 o'clock this morning. Then she ran around the back. She's been around there for about 2 hours. And then you'll say, she's laid out there under that shade tree forever chewing on a stick.
I did tell you she went down into the hayfield today.
I got that report at lunch. I don't know what she's doing. She went down that hayfield. I said, well, Mama, she's
I hope
probably...
she ain't going to the neighbors in the back well.
I think she's just prowling around. Probably a squirrel. But she always knows where she is for her to be tough and just...
I look out and check on her.
She checks on her a lot. I hear her out there barking right now.
And she was barking at me when I was into the basement.
You weren't supposed to be in the basement. I've told her.
And I went around the front of the house and she was barking and barking, and I went to see what she was barking at.
It was you?
And it was me. I thought there's somebody out front in a car or something. And she was looking towards me.
She treats you, Mama.
Yeah.
She watches out after you.
Mm-hmm.
She reports out on you just like you do to her.
Yeah.
I get texts from her all day.
You do.
Better check on Mama. She's
I thought,
acting
well, you
crazy.
little stinker, you're barking at me.
She texts me all the time. Okay, we've gotten crazy now. We're leaving. Y'all have a blessed night. Have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, I know y'all may be
Have some
busy.
chocolate pie.
Have some chocolate pie. Y'all may be busy with family, but you watch the replay of anything we pull out. But we'll be cooking, and we may be on different times. We've got family in. It's until what we might be able to.
That's right.
We might just be on 2 or 3 times or whatever. But
Like was twice this evening.
I know. Good night. There it is back. Mama, tell everybody goodbye. Say goodbye, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend and stay safe by all means. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.